Google Chrome is the most popular web browser in the entire world. But if you don't change certain settings that are turned on by default, your iPhone or your Android will allow it to track your activity from one website to another website. I'm going to show you everything you need to change either on your iPhone in Google Chrome or Android. Now, first on your iPhone, you can see the three dots at the bottom right. Just tap on those three dots. At the top here, swipe over and tap on Settings. And now on Android, it works a little different. Tap on the three dots at the top right. Scroll down from here, and then tap on Settings at the bottom. You can see the settings look a little bit different, but I'm going to walk you through them on both of them, as well as going into your actual Google account and making sure that is as secure as possible too. So first on your iPhone, let's scroll down and tap on Privacy and Security. You can see the first one is Safe Browsing at the top. I would highly recommend Enhanced Protection. It says real-time AI-powered protection against dangerous sites, downloads, and extensions. So if you want to make sure your phone is as secure as possible, make sure to turn on Enhanced Protection. Next, let's scroll down and turn on Always Use Secure Connections. Essentially, this means when you go to buy something or check out, it'll make sure that website is secure before you enter in your credit card information. I would also recommend turning on to warn you if your passwords are in a data breach. And then scrolling down, and you can choose on handoff whether to turn this on. Essentially, this allows your phone to hand off certain websites to another device. In my case, my Mac computer. Now, after we've done that, let's hit the check mark and get back into the settings here. And the next thing we're going to do is scroll down and tap on Content Settings midway down. You can see block pop-ups at the top. Make sure this is turned on so that you'll block all those pop-ups. But also you want to go through here and change various things like detect websites. Make sure that is on, and the default site view. So all of that looks good on the iPhone. Let's go through some steps on Android, and then we'll go back where it mirrors both phones to change some ad settings that don't track you. So on the Android phone, scroll down, tap on Privacy and Security. And the first thing I would recommend doing is tapping on third-party cookies. And you can see on here, you can choose to allow third-party cookies or block third-party cookies, but it says features on some sites may not work. So keep in mind, you can choose this. If it breaks some websites, just switch to allow third-party cookies. After you've done that, let's go back out here, tap on Add Privacy, and then add topics. Make sure to turn this off. It says topics are based on your recent browsing history and help limit what sites and advertising can learn about you. I would recommend turning that off, and you can read through this. Next, go to Site Suggested Ads and turn that off as well, and then add measurement and turn off that. Now, we don't want Google Chrome to measure or analyze or send any information about our activity related to ads. After we've done that, let's hit the back arrow and then scroll down. Tap on Send a Do Not Track request and turn this on to ask websites to not track you. Next, we're going to go back out of here and then scroll down to Advanced Protection. Make sure that this is turned on. If it is turned off, just toggle it on. And then you can see Safe Browsing as well. Make sure that is set to Enhanced Protection, similar to the iPhone had that Enhanced Protection. Now you can go through and make sure, again, all of these are turned on. Warn if your password is used in a data breach. Always use secure connections, DNS, etc. Make sure all of these are turned on and as secure and safe as possible. Now let's review the tracking information associated with your advertising on your Google account. To be able to do that, let's hop out of here in Chrome. Tap on your profile button at the top right, and then tap on Manage Your Google Account at the top. You'll be able to see it takes you to a screen that looks the same again on iPhone or Android. From here, let's scroll down and tap on Data and Privacy midway down. You can see this shows you basically your privacy settings on your iPhone or your Android associated with this Google account. You can see I have personalized search off. So if you tap on that, it says choose whether search can show you personalized experiences based on data saved in your Google account. I turn this off because I would prefer just the general search instead of it personalized to me and to use my data. You can see as you scroll down your search data, you can of course choose to turn off some of these or delete that. So let's go back out of here and next scroll down, and you can choose to either enable or disable your web and app activity. This is essentially tracking all of the websites that you go to, your Google Chrome history, your voice and audio activity, visual search history as well. I choose to turn this off because I prefer all of that web and app activity to not be stored within Google. And then I'm going to go back out of here, and you can choose to do the same in the Google Play history, YouTube history, and your timeline is within Google Maps, essentially tracking your location from one place to another. So on a lot of these, if you want to, I would recommend turning those off if you don't want Google to manage or track that information. You can also tap on auto delete at the bottom and just have it set up to auto delete it. Even if it is turned on, you can just have it regularly deleted out that old history. Now let's hit the back arrow. And next, let's scroll down from here because we're going to get to My Ad Center and Partner Ad Settings. First, go to My Ad Center. It says choose the kinds of ads you want to see and which info can be personalized. To get started, turn on personalized ads. At the top right, I would recommend turning off personalized ads. Essentially, this allows Google to just show you generic general ads, and it doesn't build a category or basically profile around you to better serve you ads. So I would recommend turning this off if you would prefer just general ads. Instead, keep in mind, unfortunately, this doesn't remove ads. This just prevents Google from building a profile around you to serve you ads. Next, let's tap the back arrow and then scroll down and go to Partner Ad Settings. You can see on here, it says Partner Ad Settings. Basically help advertisers select ads for you, and you can go to more settings and visit the Ad Center for a lot of these services like Google search, etc. And I would recommend on all of these, again, turning them off. You don't necessarily want third-party websites or third-party companies to be able to build a profile around you and advertise to you again. So on either iPhone or Android, make sure to turn that off. The next thing we're going to do is let's go back out of here and go to the bottom. You can see third-party apps and services. Let's tap on that, and you can check and see which third-party apps you've given access to your Google account. If you don't want them to have access to it, all you need to do is tap on the service and then tap on delete all, and it will prevent them from being able to analyze and see some information about your Google account. Next, let's go back out of here and then go to the bottom. If you use some of these like Google Fit or Voice Match or emails, you can go through here and again, make sure that all of this is secure as possible. And then, of course, remove results about you. I do this. It says get notified anytime your personal info appears in a Google search, and ask Google to remove that information about you so that people can't just search up, your name and your address and your home phone number, all of that stuff, and it won't be basically visible within Google and Google searches. I hope this helps. If you enjoyed this video, check out the video over to my right. I think you'll really like that one too. And thanks for watching.